All right. What up? What up? What's going on? What's poppin', people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? And let me make sure this shit is recording like it's supposed to. All right, I see the green light on the screen. Let me know it's going down. So today I wanted to talk about the only type of guys who can pump and dump. Okay, we gotta get real here, people. Get real here, because I always hear this shit. Dudes is like, I'm just gonna pump and dump. I'm just gonna get, just gonna smash some chicken and keep it moving. But can dudes really do that? Can dudes really do that? What's going on? Water Song 10 was popping. Gavin was popping. Chizzy was good. Derek was good. But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com and get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, or the audiobook. And if you get the hard copy, you get an autographed copy of this. You feel me? That will be sent straight to your house. What's up, Saito? What's going on? What's good? Also, make sure that you get your tickets to the Truth About the Game seminar. Make sure you get those tickets now, okay? Go to MrLocario.com to get your tickets to the Truth About the Game seminar. What up, Somali? What's going on? What's popping? So, what I wanted to talk about, man, that's what's up. Rob Cruz got his tickets. That's what's popping. Rob Cruz got the tickets to the seminar, so I'm gonna see Rob Cruz in April. I'm gonna get it going. Christopher was good. Benny was good. So I want to talk about this whole pump and dump thing, okay? Because I talked about this before, but I wanted to address it because the whole shit makes me laugh. It makes me laugh when dudes are talking about pumping and dumping. Because it's usually dudes who have a hard time even pumping. Meaning they have a hard time even getting girls in the first place. So where is this pumping and dumping coming from when there's guys who, most of them can't even pump? They can't even get to the point where they're pumping. What up, Adi Lua? What's going on? Did I say your name right? Benny was good. But yeah, so a lot of cats, they be on that pump and dump shit, but they don't really, do the shit. They don't know how to get girls to even have sex with. See, the type of guys who really can pump and dump, right? That's a small amount of dudes, if we're going to be honest. So look at it this way. You can pump and dump a chick, right? Like you can find some random girl, you try to get with her, shit goes down, and then you can just keep it moving. But usually when dudes are saying that, they're usually talking about doing that on a consistent basis. And a lot of guys can't do that on a consistent basis. So that means a guy can meet a chick, have sex with her, but then if he dumps her, the next chick he'll find to even do that, or the next chance he gets to do that, might be a few months from now. You understand what I'm saying? So the guys who can really pump and dump, I'll put it to you like this. If you can easily get a new chick every week to smash, then you can pump and dump. If you can easily get a new girl every week to smash, then you can pump and dump. If you're having trouble, if you try to get a new girl each week and you have trouble with that, or you're the type of guy who has trouble with just getting women in general, you can't pump and dump. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do it. It ain't gonna happen for you. In fact, the dudes I should say, in certain cases, I'll use the phrase luck up on some pussy usually means that, you know, they'll try to like stay with this girl because they're like, shit, I finally got some pussy. I want to keep fucking with this chick. Female pimp, you said, what the fuck is pump and dump? Pump and dump is when the guy gets with a chick, has sex with her, and then he dumps her. He keeps it moving. And then he goes to another girl, has sex with her, and keeps it moving. So what I'm saying is that most guys can't do this. You understand what I'm saying? Usher2344, he said, when am I going to have a seminar in Miami? I'm not even sure yet. I got to see. Like, right after I do this one in New York, then I'm going to start, you know, looking at the other places I'm going to do it. You feel me? Riley, you said you live in a conservative town of 500 in North Idaho. So, oh man, but yeah, a lot of cats can't pump and dump. They can't do that shit because the thing is, in order for you to be able to get consistent women in and out of your life, you have to have game. And most of these dudes who claim that they're like gonna be pumping and dumping don't really got game like that. See, what it is they're talking from an emotional standpoint. It sounds nice to say that. Sounds, oh yeah, I'm gonna just pump and dump. It's kind of like, you know when a person says, oh, let me make sure this stream is going good, because I'm seeing the red. I'm gonna make sure the stream is good. Can you guys still see me? Let me know if you guys can still see me, because this shit is acting funny. But what I want to say was, it's kind of like when a person says, I'm going to, you know, working for somebody, I'm just going to start my own business. Now that sounds good, and actually starting your own business is a good thing. I started my own business. But if we're going to be honest here, there's a lot of people who are not equipped to start their own business, or they're not going to push through to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. It sounds good, but in reality, most aren't going to do it. You feel me? Most people ain't going to do it. And so the same thing happens when we talk about like this pump and dump shit. You feel what I'm saying? Benjamin, you said there's no sound. Are you serious? All right, I think I'm back on the green, so I think this shit is flowing right. But you guys can hear me, right? Because it'd be funny. Sometimes people be like, oh, there's no sound, but it's not. It's your computer. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else has been hearing me, I think, really good. So I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, Benjamin, you got to check your shit, bruh. What up, Ren? What's going on? All right. Will, you said it's working. Okay, you can hear me. Gonzo, okay, that's what's up. But yeah, so that, that's the thing. Like, if you guys really want to pump and dump, you got to have game. Period. And the funny part is that the guys who mostly are concerned with pumping and dumping, the reason why they're saying it a lot, and let's keep it real here, the reason why they're saying that is because those are the guys who are frustrated with women. They're frustrated with dealing with women. So they're like, fuck these hoes. I don't feel like dealing with their bullshit. I'm just going to pump and dump. Because the guys who can actually get women, they're not really concerned with pumping and dumping. Like, they can do it if they want, but they're not concerned with it. You understand? It's not a thing. It's not like something that they need to proclaim and do. You feel what I'm saying? Or make an announcement about. You see what I'm saying? Because they already have it. They already have it going on. But what happens is that the guys who want to pump and dump, it's more so, it's about like wanting to control or have some sort of like power in the situation. You understand? Because they feel powerless when they deal with women in general. So what happens is that they're like, well, I'm gonna just pump and dump these chicks so that they feel like, hey, look, you know, I'm taking control of this situation. Fuck this girl. I'm gonna have sex with her and then just kick her to the curb, and it is what it is. Now again, ain't nothing wrong with having sex with a chick and then keeping it moving. But where's your energy coming from, though? You feel what I'm saying? Where's that energy coming from? If it's coming from a place of frustration, that's different than if your energy is coming from a place of just being on some player shit. Like, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to smash. I'm going to keep that shit pushing. You feel me? So, you know, you gotta understand that aspect of this shit, man. And the funny part is that a lot of times these dudes are so frustrated that the frustration causes them to not even get the girl in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have such frustration and anger towards the situation. They don't know how to smoothly interact with a woman to get the girl to the place where she even wants to fuck him. You understand? You feel me? So, you know, that's what it is, man. Jason Tate, what's good, bro? What's going on with you? But yeah, man, it just always makes me laugh when I hear guys is like, oh yeah, I'm just pumping and dumping. I'm like, really, nigga? Really, my nigga? Okay. Because those are the first dudes who will get with a chick and start trying to handcuff her. Those are the dudes that usually will get with a chick and start to act needy as fuck. Real talk. Real fucking talk. It's crazy. That's what's so funny about it. So again, if you want to pump and dump, that's cool. That's fine. But, you know, just take a step back and see what's really going on here. Because the guys who can pump and dump don't really need to say that they're going to pump and dump. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when you see like when you see motherfuckers who floss and show all their money off. Those aren't really the rich, the dudes who are really rich. You understand? Those aren't really the dudes who got paper like that. You understand what I'm saying? The guys who really got paper, you wouldn't even know that they got paper. They're not all flashy about the shit. Randy said they're trying to convince themselves because they don't truly believe it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because if you pumping and dumping, then you don't really need to really talk about it, because you just doing it, and you're having a good time doing it. You're satisfied, and so you just do you. You don't really have to make a big stink about pumping and dumping. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta make a big ass announcement. But the reason you're making the big ass announcement is because you want to project this sense of, power. Or I'm this big man. Fuck these hoes, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Because the energy that you're coming with, the whole pumping and dumping of like, fuck this bitch, fuck that hoe, I'm just pumping and dumping these chicks, blah, blah, blah. That's coming from a whole bunch of frustration. That frustration you have already tells me you're not getting no pussy. You feel what I'm saying? So who are you pumping and dumping? What up, Jay Redwood? What's going on? Like, who are you pumping and dumping? Seriously. Seriously. Like, Because I can tell with the type of attitude you got and the energy you got, when you do get with a girl, you'll probably be thirsty as hell. You'll be needy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to, just want to let you guys know, man. Moving in silence, you said you're not even getting near the pussy with that vibe. Exactly, that's the thing. A lot of cats have this vibe and this energy that repels women. And this is why they're so upset and frustrated. And then logic would tell you, if they have that angry, frustrated energy, what makes you think that they're even going to get to the point where they create situations for themselves to pump in order to dump? How? How, Sway? I'm a sailor, what the fuck? Oh, man. Russell Austin, you said you really can't pump and just dump a woman unless it's an escort you're paying and the chick is pumping out your wallet. Real shit. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why cats be worrying about that shit so much, or like getting all hype about the shit. I'm like, it's not that serious. It's not that fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But I'm the caller number 646-481-3901. If you guys want to call up. But yeah, make sure you guys get tickets to the Truth About the Game seminar. That shit's going to be off the fucking hook. That shit's going to be so tight. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is, man. Jason Tate, you said, oh, you pump a crazy chicken and you're screwed? Yeah, that's what, man, there's so many things happening in the game that, it's fucking crazy. See, female pimp, you need to call up because you've been acting like you on call up. I think you called up like one time, real quick, and then you got scared. So, it is what it is. But man, yeah, I see a lot of cats on YouTube, talking about pumping and dumping, and I'm like, look, man, if you really, really want to do that, you got to step up your game. You got to step up your goddamn game if you want that shit to pop off. Because none of that shit's gonna, it's not really gonna pop off for you, with the type of energy you got right now if you're frustrated and annoyed and sick of dealing with women. You'll probably pump and dump some sex dolls, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Gavin, what up, man? You said, would it help if you're an entrepreneur? What do you mean? Well, pumping and dumping? See, the thing is, it's not going to really help technically if you're an entrepreneur because, anybody could be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really make that big of a difference. Because if you're talking more so about like if the guy has a lot of money or some shit, yeah, he could trick off his money and pump and dump that way. You feel what I'm saying? Gavin, you talking about your status? See, that's the thing. Let me say something real quick about this shit because it's like I think dudes be thinking there's a cheat code to the game. Like, oh, well, let me get some money or my status or my looks or whatever it is. You understand? Those things you can use to help you and assist you along with your game. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're at a certain status, right, or you have money or whatever it is that you have, you can use that as a bonus in certain situations. But it don't really, it's not just the thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because just like all them dudes that were accused of sexual assault when it comes to that Me Too shit, you know, the Harvey Weinsteins of the world, these motherfuckers have status like crazy. These motherfuckers have money like crazy. So why did they have to be in positions and situations, you know, like Louis C.K., you know, dude's rich as a motherfucker, status as a motherfucker. Why did he need to be jerking off in front of some chicks? Why didn't those chicks want to just fuck him? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the thing, man. So, you know, you guys can't think that it's just an automatic thing. That's simple-minded thinking. Because I always said, you know, it's funny, people are like, okay, well, if I got a lot of money, then chicks are just going to flock to me. How? How? Let's say, I'll use this example. Let's say me and you go to a club tomorrow. Like, let's say you win the lottery. You got $50 million. Right? Then me and you go to the club tomorrow. We walk into the club. Now, how are these women flocking to you? You understand? You just walking into the club with me. How are they going to... What's the story of them flocking to you now? Do they know you have $50 million? No. You understand what I'm saying? You're just another dude who walked in the club. So how is you having $50 million automatically getting you chicks? Motivated Mike, you said you'll explain how. Very simple. Pull out 10 G's and show it to her and watch what happens. Well, can't you do that right now without $50 million? You understand what I'm saying? And what is that going to do? Okay, you pulled out the 10 G's. Now what? What do you say to her? What's the conversation? Are you saying, hey, here's 10 G's. I want to fuck you. You can take my 10 G's and I'll fuck you? What are you doing? What's the actual situation? You said, have I ever been to LA? Yeah, I've been to LA before. Chicks see what kind of car you pull up in. Okay, and then what? See, what you guys got to understand is that 90% of the women who's going to fuck with you because you got a nice car or you pull out a stack of money and all this other shit are usually chicks who are in the game, meaning they're gold digger type of chicks. They're chicks who are well versed in taking advantage of dumb niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that is. That's all that is. Because what she's trying to do is she's trying to get you to give up as much money and resources as you can without her having to give you shit. That's the game they're trying to pull on you. Crazy, man. I'm like, man. But I'm telling you, Motivated Mike, you said I'm wrong. How am I wrong? How am I wrong? Tell me, how am I wrong? You said it matters. Money makes the world go round. Okay, cool. I guarantee you that most of y'all in the chat right now has some money in the bank. Has something in the bank. Even if it's a few $100s, maybe $1,000, something here and there. You got that. So you could take that out, go to the club or wherever you're trying to go to, and tell me the type of chicks that's trying to fuck with you. Or let me know how many chicks is just gravitating to you automatically because you walked in there with money. You know, I want to know how is that going to work out for you? Because how do you explain all of the motherfuckers who's broke as shit, who's getting ridiculous amounts of pussy? You understand what I'm saying? How do you explain that? You said, look at all the basketball players with the bad chicks. Do you really think Kobe would be able to pull dimes like that if he wasn't rich? Okay, so what about all the dudes pulling dimes who aren't rich? That's what I'm saying. Like, you say it like it's you say it like it's a prerequisite to getting a dime. Like, you can't get a dime unless you're rich. What happened? What about all the dudes who are not rich who pull dimes? How are they doing this? How are they doing that? Russell, you said money can only rent you an escort for the moment, but not the love and respect from a woman that's attracted to a man. Exactly. Exactly. Motivated Mike, you said I'm right, but it helps. See, let me explain to you how it helps. Let me explain to you how it helps. Nathaniel, you said money gives the confidence for some men. And see, then those guys aren't confident. If you need money to be confident, you're not confident. But let me tell you how it helps, though. It's like this. If I gave you a camera and editing equipment and some paper for you to write a script, right? Do you think you'd be able to write and produce and film and edit a movie if you've never done it before? If I gave you the camera, the editing equipment, the fucking shit to write the script, you've never written a movie, you never touched the camera, you don't know how the fuck to edit, do you think you'd be able to give me a finished product of a movie? Right? Do you think you'd be able to do that? Most likely you can't. You know why? Because you don't know how to make a movie. So even though you have the tools there, it doesn't matter because you don't know how to do it. So this is the same thing when it comes to the game. You can have all this money, you can have all this other extra shit, but if you don't know how to interact with women, if you do not have the game, it does not fucking matter. Now, if you have game and you have all those other things, then it can help. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's how it helps. Like if you have game and money, perfect. Use that to your advantage. You understand? Money can, like you said, money can enhance the game. It can make it, you know, the situations a little bit smoother for you in certain situations. But it's really just the game. You're used. Like let me give you an example. If you, let's say if you let's say if you're a guy who has a car, right? Versus a guy who doesn't have a car. Because you have a car, the car, what it's actually used for, which is to get you from point A to point B, that makes it easier. For example, if you meet a girl at a spot and you say, let's go back to my place, she hops in your car and y'all go to the place. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you can use these things as tools. But if you're using it as the main thing, it doesn't really matter. Because y'all think that you think that the car is the thing that makes a woman want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? What's going to happen when you have that car and all that other shit is that you may get a girl who's going to fuck you. And I say you may get a girl who's going to fuck you because she's trying to, you're the middleman between her and your resources. So she doesn't really like you. You see what I'm saying? Motivated Mike, you said if you have a lot of money and you're taking you have a nice crib, a nice Mercedes, and you're making, let's say, $300K a year, you will get a lot of women versus not having it. Not necessarily. Motivated Mike, let me put you onto something. Let me put you onto something. Do you realize that a lot of guys who hire dating coaches for actual one-on-one coaching have a lot of fucking money? Like, for example, if you were to hire me to coach you face to face, it will cost you thousands of dollars. So if you had thousands of dollars and it was just about the money, why would you need to hire me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why? Like, I've used this example before, like even when you have like pickup artist boot camps. Why do these motherfuckers paying 7 to 10 G's to go on a 3-day boot camp? If you can spend 7 to 10 G's just on a boot camp, that means you got paper. That means you making at least probably 6-7 figures just in general. I know some guys will probably save up and they do all that other stuff. But if you could just drop stacks and do that consistently, you understand what I'm saying? Why would you need coaching? Why? Motivated Mike, you said you used to make $100K a year in sales, driving an Escalade, and you used to get women checking you out. Okay, cool. So what did you do once they were checking you out? What did you do? What was the next step that you did? So how many of those girls that were checking you out did you smash? And what was the process of you getting to smash them? Did they just look at your car and they said, "Oh, snap, Motivated Mike, this shit is hot. Please take your pants down"? Is that how it went? How does it go? I want to know. I want to know the story. Oh, man. I want to know. JJ Redwood, you said $3,000 for coaching. Some coaching is more than that. Some of my coaching is more than $3,000. If it's one-on-one in-person coaching. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Look, Motivated Mike, I'm just telling you, yeah, definitely use the shit. I'm not saying if you see a chick checking you out because of your car or whatever it is, use that to your advantage. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're using it as just the game, nah, man. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, the thing is, you know, money is good for what it's for. And a lot of times when chicks fuck with you because of money, this is where guys get it confusing and they get it twisted. Chicks will fuck with you because of your money, mainly because they want to get to the money. Mainly because they want to get to your resources. So somewhere in between that, a chick might fuck you. So then guys think, oh, all I need to do is get money and that's how I get sex. You see what I'm saying? But the key word here is might. Because I know women who, this is one chick I knew who was fucking with this dude for 2 years. 2 years. And all she did was ever kiss this nigga. And he's too much of an idiot to realize that he's being used. But this nigga paid her rent straight for 2 years, buy her gifts, all that other dumb shit. Raymond, you said if a chick is messing with you because of your money, she might screw you over, or even worst case, get you killed. That is true. Chicks will set your ass up. In fact, you know, a lot of times, like, when I deal with chicks, I downplay any type of money type of situation when I deal with chicks. All the time. Like the broker she thinks I am, the better. Motivated Mike, you said if you put a photo of a Bentley and a nice house on Tinder, what do you think is going to happen? Hold on 1 second. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, what up, Locario? What's poppin', man?
What's going on? What's good with you?
Man, I'm chilling. You know, it's Carlos back in the ATL, man. You was talking about a story. I just wanted to tell you something that happened. It was so funny to me, man.
All right.
It was dealing with a rapper down here in the ATL, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually from here. While you was talking about the topic of dues and money and stuff like that, and women really don't mix.
Right.
Man, I'm not gonna say who the rapper was, but put it like this, man. A rapper that y'all seen on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, he didn't even straight try to holler at the chick. He really sent like his homeboy to come back and try to get at the chick, and she still rejected his ass.
Oh yeah, dude.
She was like, "Nah,
dude." I had
and like and I ain't making this up. I swear to God, like she not even really even a 10. I'll say like she was like her ass was looking kind of nice, right?
Right.
But she was more like, in my opinion, she's probably like an 8. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But,
right.
Yeah, she straight like she was like, "Nah."
No,
and I was laughing to myself because I was like, damn, man, you a rapper and you sent your homeboy? I was like, damn, man, I really, I got one up on you and you got millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, I had a similar story. Real talk. This was like maybe 8 or 9 years ago. I'm at this spot. I see this crazy bad chick. Crazy bad. So I go up to her. I start talking to her, whatever. We talking and shit. So she tells me, and this is another rapper. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he tried to get with her or whatever. And then so she showed me the picture of her and him. She showed me the text messages and all that shit he was sending her. Dude was like begging her to come to his hotel, all this other crazy shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you could see the simping in the fucking text. And this is a dude that is well known. I ain't gonna say his name, but he's well known. You feel what I mean? And the chick was still fucking around with him. So I don't know if she fucked him or not. Probably she did, probably she didn't. But I'm just going from the texts that she was showing me and all that shit. And I'm just like, yo, this nigga was begging, son. How you a rapper, famous rapper, and you begging a chick to fuck with you? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, this was just like so funny because I don't want to put too much of my business out, but I'll go ahead and say a little slightly. Like, I used to intern for the radio station down here, right, like years ago. And this same rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like one of the first artists I seen when they first let me up to kind of sit in the studio as an intern. I'm just up there kind of learning.
Right.
So I remember like one day, like he came back up there like on different occasions. So it was this one dark skinned chick. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like she was kind of bad, man. And so I didn't even have a car around that time, man. Like I could have sworn, like I think he took a look at her. He might have said something, mumbled to himself, but he didn't say nothing to her.
Right.
I'm the one who actually went up and actually really said something to her. And it really didn't go too far. I think she gave me her number, but nothing really happened. But the fact is, I stepped to her. He didn't, and he's like the millionaire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what was so funny. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, man. I'm like, and I seen this same rapper dude. You know what I'm saying? Twice. Like y'all I've seen him around before. I'm not trying to drop too many hints about who he is, but I swear this happened with dude. Like this other chick, like she straight rejected him. A chick that's an 8. Who, matter of fact, you would look at her and be like, dang, I'm surprised she didn't go.
Right.
But then again, she's not a groupie. So I said all this to tell you fellas this before I get off the phone. Like, it's a difference between dealing with an actual chick and dealing with a prostitute. Okay, if you're dealing with a chick that's a prostitute or a stripper, okay, they pretty much in the whole game. They're in the game of hoeing, or a chick that's just really down on her luck. She pretty much a hoe. So, of course, she's going to be like, yeah, I sleep with you for money. I'll do whatever, this, that, and the third.
Right.
But you have to stop and think. Some women got their own money. So just imagine if you try to holler at a Beyonce, right? Let's say you got $500 million. Let's say she got $200 million.
Right.
She still got $200 million. She don't have to sleep with you for money. So guess what you got to do in that case? You got to come with something else outside of your money.
Facts.
To make her, excited about you, to want to deal with you. And at the end of the day, man, the best sex is not the chicks that you sleep with. The best sex is the ones that you sleep with for free. Because the chick gotta really put her soul into it when she in bed. Like it just make me feel better. Like, and I'll even admit, like years ago, man, I tried it out. Like I think I was in like a real bad drought, and I probably gave the chick like $30-$40. And so I was able to compare that. I'm like, damn, I looked at it and looked back at it. I said, damn, all the chicks I slept with for free when I did that. Trust me, it's a big difference.
Right.
They really don't even want to be. They don't even really want to even be in there with you. Even if you look good, they don't want to do it. It's just that they're in a tight bind.
Right.
They need drugs. They room paid for. They need money, so they're in a survival mode.
Right.
So it's not going to be as good as versus a chick who's not having no problems. She just out here. Let's say she might fuck 10 guys, right? But those 10 guys she wanted to fuck, she didn't fuck them for survival. She wanted to, just get down with them 10. So you got to look at it like that. So when y'all say stuff about money, if it's going to be about money with you, man, just go ahead and hire you a prostitute. But if you want a chick that actually really want to receive some sex from you, nah, man, leave your money and your cars out the equation. So I called in to tell that about the rapper and all that, so y'all can know it's really for real.
Right, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my dude. You feel me?
All right.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you, man. Real shit.
All right.
Peace. But that's what I'm saying, man. And the thing is, I think what guys gotta understand too is that women, right? They actually again, and I'll talk about this before. Women are gonna put you in categories. So a chick who actually wants to fuck you, who actually is sexually attracted to you, she don't need a dime from you. She don't care if you got money. Why? Because she actually wants to fuck you. A chick who don't want to fuck you really cares about you having money. You see what I'm saying? Because she's not interested in you sexually. She will give up sex to get to the money. Do you guys understand that? And there's a different type of sex you're going to get fucking with a chick who is only fucking with you because you're giving her some paper, and a chick who's fucking with you because she actually wants to fuck you. See, unfortunately, some dudes are so desperate that they don't give a fuck. They're like, well, as long as my dick is in her mouth, it don't matter how it happens. You feel what I'm saying? But see, this is what I call bootleg sex. You understand? It's like, like when you get a bootleg movie and you put it in, they have the bootleg DVDs. I don't know if they even do that anymore because everything's online and shit. But if you get a bootleg movie, you put in that bootleg DVD and it's somebody filming the fucking screen at the theater, and you hearing the audience in the fucking background and the fucking shit. You seeing people walking up and getting up and down in the shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about when you get them bootleg ass fucking DVDs and shit. That's the type of sex you getting. You getting bootleg ass sex versus actually getting the type of shit. Like, it's the difference between being in the theater, watching the movie on the big screen, and watching a bootleg fucking movie. You see what I'm saying? So, He said, do you think Donald Trump would be able to get bad women like he does half his age if he wasn't rich? Of course not, because he ain't got no fucking game. But, again, he's paying these women. So, yeah, if you pay chicks, then they'll fuck you. Because they're hoes. You feel what I'm saying? But don't think getting money somehow makes you some desirable dude. It doesn't. You see what I'm saying? Nathaniel, you said having money and no game, that's how all these NFL players and rappers end up broke. Exactly. With alimony and child support payments. That's real talk. Why do you think... See, dumb niggas make these chicks rich. Like Amber Rose and fucking Black China. You feel what I'm saying? Those chicks are rich because you had dumb niggas who didn't know what the fuck was up. Word of Son, you said, who cares if you're desirable, if you're trying to bust a nut? But see, that's the thing. If the girl doesn't desire you, she's not going to fuck you good. You understand that? She's not going to fuck you good. It's like the difference between if you hungry and you said, yo, can I get some food? Okay, you can get some food. Here's these cold-ass McDonald's French fries. Versus getting a nice home-cooked meal. Yeah, you eating, but you eating cold-ass McDonald's French fries. Oh, man. Big King Kingston, he says, should you get a chick drunk on the first date? Hell no. Felipe, you say you don't know how to do with these questions? Oh, hilarious. Man. You said Blake Griffin is getting that work, leaving his fiance. Jay, you said it's all excuses. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is excuses. I mean, are you trying to tell you guys, man? Waterstone, you said cold McDonald's French fries is still good. I'd rather the nice home cooked meal. Fuck the McDonald's French fries. See, you said it's still food though, but you understand. Saying shit like that. This is what I'm saying. Saying shit like that. What you're doing is you're settling. You understand? You're settling. You're settling for lower in life. Now, if you're cool with that, that's you know, that's on you. But what's gonna happen is that you're gonna realize you're eating those cold ass French fries, and that's not gonna satisfy you because deep down you know that's not what you really want, and that's the part that guys really don't want to come to terms with. That's the part that dudes don't want to come to terms with. That what they're receiving is not really what they really want. They're just taking the consolation prize. They're just taking the leftovers. Christopher said, men won't understand until they mature and grow up and see how the world works. Nah, that's real talk though. That's real talk. Because there were certain things when I was younger, you know, I used to do some shit and think certain ways, and I'm just like, nah, that's not the move. Oh, this fucking battery about to die. Let me hold it. Give me 1 second. I gotta get this plug real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot I didn't fucking plug this shit in. This shit about to die on me. God damn it. Hold on. Shit. Let me plug this shit up. Get this shit plugged in right. This shit about to die. Alright, we good now. We are good. That battery was on like 8%. I was like, oh shit. But you know what it is? You know what it is? Let's keep it funky. Some cats, they fucking some dudes really don't want to really get shit popping. Or they want to get shit popping, but they're not ready for the reality of what they need to do. They're just not ready. So dudes is looking for every excuse in the book. This is what we were talking about earlier with pump and dump. Unfortunately, we got to keep it 100. A lot of men nowadays are starting to have a lot of female tendencies. Meaning that they want what feels good and sounds good, but they don't necessarily want what works. You understand? It's like, because, like, for example, you got like certain dating coaches who coach strictly women, And what they'll do is they'll tell women what they want to hear. They don't necessarily tell women what actually works. They don't tell them the reality of the situation. You understand? So these women don't necessarily want solutions. They don't want to progress. They want to feel good. They want to look good losing. And unfortunately, this is what's happening with a lot of men right now. You understand? That's what's happening with a lot of guys right now. A lot of dudes is on that bullshit. Like I had the other day with it was this dude who actually was upset at me because I was telling niggas to be honest. That shit, I'm like, really? That's crazy. That's like being upset at a dentist for telling you to brush your teeth. You understand? Like, how you upset at a dentist for telling you to brush your teeth? It's crazy. I don't get that shit. Moving in silence. They want to look good losing. Yeah, that's actually a line from Fonte from the group Little Brother. He said, "Do you really want to win or just look good losing?" And a lot of cats just want to look good losing. That's really what's going on. Real talk. A lot of motherfuckers want to look good losing. Because the thing is, in order for you to get certain things popping, right? You gotta put in work, man. You gotta really, really, really go in. Like, for example, this book right here, right? This was the third book I wrote. The third one. Because I have another book called The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Then I got a book for women called It's Your Fault You're Single. And this was the third book I wrote, right? Now, this was the hardest one to write because this was the most in-depth. You understand? This was, I think it took me, 2.5 years, I think, to write this? Maybe 3? I can't even remember. You understand? Like, this shit took me a long time to really, really go in. You understand? But the thing is that I came out with this book in, was it 2011? Yeah, 2011. It says right here, copyright 2011. You feel what I'm saying? And it's 2018 right now. Do you know that this book, every week, somebody buys this book, either ebook, audiobook, hard copy every week? Sometimes it will be like days in a row where somebody's purchasing this book. You understand? So this is work that I put in almost 7 years ago that still I'm making money off of now. You see what I'm saying? But I had to put in all that work to get there. You see what I'm saying? So imagine, let's translate this to the game. Let's translate this to you being able to interact with women. Imagine the amount of work you put in to work on yourself, to become that dude. Right? And you work on the shit consistently. For years, you stepped up your game. What do you think's going to happen when you start interacting with women and getting shit popping? You won't even need to even talk about no fucking cars and money and all that other dumb shit. Because you've taken time to work on you. Because remember, a woman, if she actually, when a woman actually likes you, it's about you. It's not about your car. It's not about all the money you got. Because if she's fucking with you because you got a car, she's fucking with you because you got a car. She's fucking with you because of the money. She's fucking with you because you got money. Because she'll kick you to the curb as soon as another guy come with a shinier car, a nicer car than you. If another nigga got more money than you, she's going to dump you for the nigga with more money. But guess what? Guess what she can't find another one of? She can't find another one of you. You know why? Because you are unique. You see what I'm saying? You are you. So if she wants to fuck with you, she got to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, what's poppin'? Who's calling? Yo.
Yo.
What up? What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, it's Russell from Jersey. What's going on with you?
I'm good. What's going on with you, bro?
Not much. I'm sitting here. I'm watching the live chat and everything about you. I talk about the money, and I had to call later to add my 2 cents and shit like that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I mean, me, I'm in Jersey. I'm, right now, I'm in the hood, so a lot of chicks in my hood, they gravitate towards niggas who got cars, niggas who hustle, niggas on the football team. So it's kind of hard for like the average young nigga like myself who ain't really got that budget.
Right.
So yeah. So just want to get your take on that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you're in an environment where you have a good majority of women who are in an environment that doesn't really have anything that has to do with like progress or some shit, or you don't see that much shit popping off as far as
right.
things going on. So if they see the guy with the car and the money and all of that, that's a come up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, that's the trick though. That's the trick that you gotta understand is that you're gonna have certain girls like that who are gonna fuck with that dude because he got the car and the money, so they're trying to get a piece of that. That same girl, let's say if you were that dude who had the car and the money and she's fucking with you, another guy might come around who ain't got none of that stuff, and she'll be fucking around on you with him. You feel what I'm saying? Because he knows how to talk to her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm just trying to explain to cats. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, you right. But like, from my experience, like from even when like in middle school, high school, even now as an adult, I've been in the hood all my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? And me, I know I can get some chicks to fuck with me. I'm 28 years old. Right. Like the average girl, 20 to 23, 24, most girls that young materialistic. So they want the materialistic shit. They want this shit right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So me, I don't got no kids. So a chick my age got kids. I don't want to fuck with no girl with kids for the most part. I want a young hottie. Most of them bitches want a nigga who already got this, that, and the third. So like a nigga like me, who's older, who don't have as much as the average nigga my age, is like, I can still get some, but it's not going to be as easy. It's going to be a little more difficult. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Because I live in the hood. You know how it is in the hood. Bitches want the nigga with this, that, and the third. So it's like, I got to compete with this nigga with a car. I'm like, you know how it go, though.
But see, that's the thing, though. You got to understand. It's just like this. Let me give you an example. Right? Let's say you got a chick who... you would smash, but you would never wife. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe because you think she ain't that hot or whatever. But you smash. Maybe she got a nice ass, you smash or whatever, but you ain't gonna wife up, right? Then you got the chick who you will actually wife up because she's bad, she got shit going for her, all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So from a girl's perspective, right? There's a lot more girls, especially if you're on point dude, there's a lot more girls who want to be the girl who you wife, right? They don't just want to be the girl you smash. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what happens is, even though she could get you for a minute to smash, she would rather you be her man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but then again, that'll be what's the name? Beta male. I don't want to be no beta male.
No. I'm just right, and I'm just using that. I'm just using that as an example to say that the same way where girls would rather to be the wifey, because the wifey means you like her. You understand what I'm saying? So when you like the chick, you're gonna give her a different type of energy. You're gonna give her a different type of vibe. You're going to you know, this is gonna just be a different thing that she gets that the jump off girl don't get. So when we flip it back, to you fucking with a chick, and she's fucking with you because you got a car. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's fucking with you because you got a car, but she don't really like you like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So even I
kind of agree, but then I mean it all depends on the girl. Like some girls would like you in the car, so it's like a
no. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I was telling the other caller. If she likes you and the car, that's good, but the car is the bonus. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is she like? That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I like this guy, and he got a car. That's what's up. You want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy where she's like, I'm fucking with him because he got a car. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give you a story. I'll give you a story. Even my own mom, my mother told me there was a dude who she was fucking with just because he had a car, but she was also fucking with my dad because she liked my dad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you see what I mean?
That's crazy.
Right.
That's
so
crazy.
that's why I'm here, because she fucked with a nigga she really liked. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You can get, and this is what I'm saying. You could get some bootleg pussy from a chick who's fucking with you just because you got a car. You understand? But be the dude who she likes, but the car is a bonus. Because what's gonna happen is this: if she likes you, if you crash that car, or you can't afford to have that car anymore, right? You gonna still want that girl to still fuck with you, yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if it's just the car, if you fuck that car up, she ain't gonna want to fuck with you no more. Or let's say she's fucking with you because you got the car.
I ain't gonna care neither. I'm gonna alright, fuck the next chick.
Right.
I'm not gonna sweat it though.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that just makes the game harder for you, because now you competing. Right. You just competing with niggas with cars. Because another nigga could roll up with a way better car than you and take her from you instantly, because she has no emotional attachment to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the name of the game. Is you have if a girl don't got no emotional attachment to you, you don't really got her. You got to have a girl's mind. You understand what I'm saying? Having a car, you don't really have the girl's mind. You have her on a superficial level, which is too. Because this is what I'm trying to say. If you got a nice car, or if you got a car and the chick want to fuck with you, my dude, do that all day. That's all I'm saying. Don't fuck her. Have fun. Do you? I just want you guys to understand that you're on shaky ground. And so what I'm saying is that you're setting yourself up for more insecurity, because using your car to get girls is insecurity. You understand what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all that is. Because you're thinking that's the only way you could get her. Versus when you have these other guys who ain't even got a car. Because, dude, I've never owned a car. You understand what I'm saying?
Me neither.
Never
I don't have a car neither.
Right.
Well, they're different. You in New York. You don't need a car. You in New York City. I mean, come on now. That's a difference.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Being out of a car in Connecticut, you assed out, bro.
Right. But all I'm saying though is it's not like niggas use the car because it's not like a chick sees the dude that has a car and says, "Oh, he has a nice car, so he could drive me to work." She ain't thinking about that. When she sees the car, that's a nice car. She thinks the nigga got money, so I could get resources from him. So it's not about the driving. It's just about her seeing that dude with that shit, and she's like, I could use this guy to get some shit out of him to provide for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But what you really want to happen is you want to have a girl who likes you so much that she says, what can I do for him so that I can stay with this nigga? That's the type of chicks you want to fuck with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you're dealing with a girl who when she just wanted to fuck with you because of car and your money, she's just taking from you. You want a girl who's going to give to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference. That's the key. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. I mean, I'm going by my experience.
Right.
You know,
and I understand. I understand what you say. I understand where you're coming from, because back in the day, because I used to live in Flatbush, and I grew up in the hood and all that other shit. And so I seen all the shit you talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But also the way that I learned game was from niggas who most of them ain't even have shit, but they had bad chicks. This is why I knew that it wasn't just about money and cars and all this other shit. Because I'm like, how the fuck is this nigga, you know, got chicks all day and he's still living with his mama? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is that happening? You see what I mean? And so once I knew that, once I saw that, when a dude has a girl's mind, dude, I was in situations where I saw niggas kick chicks out their car. You understand what I'm saying? Curse them out. You understand? Literally, like, you know, and this was like a fucking station wagon car. Ain't no fancy shit. Just some regular fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Kick them out the car, curse the chick out, call her all types of bitches and hoes, and that chick be right back at the nigga house the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he has her mind.
Yeah, I mean, well, that girl was dumb as hell anyway. So
that's what I'm saying. A lot of chicks, you gotta understand something. A lot of chicks who gravitate to dudes, you know, just for the cars and all of that other stuff, they either dumb or they smart and they running game. It's usually one of those two. So understand there's one of those two that's like a chick like Amber Rose. Amber Rose is smart. You feel what I'm saying? Because Amber Rose was running game. She's running game on Kanye. She's running game on Wiz Khalifa. And now she's running game on, what's the other dude? 21 Savage. You see what I'm saying? So she's smart. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, you right.
That's how it go, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to ask you like one more quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick. Now you got the alpha male and you got the beta male.
Mm-hmm.
You got the alpha male who bring the sexual energy to the female or whatever. And I think I said this last stream. I said, if you act like an alpha, she's gonna act like a hoe. You act like a beta, she's gonna act like a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
Now me, I act like an alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you is, when you try to act like an alpha male with sexual energy, and she still have that good girl attitude, like I'm not type of girl, is it your fault or the girl just on some bullshit? Or should you like try to highlight it, you know, she just like leave it alone? She just trying to play around with you.
Right. Well, sometimes, you know what it is that sometimes even though like you have alpha male qualities, right? Yeah. Certain girls still aren't going to see you as that because they just don't see you as that. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is that she may like you or basically get a vibe from you that you're the type of dude who she wants to be in that relationship with, even though you generally have that alpha male quality. You see what I'm saying? So even though you might have 9 girls who will want to fuck with you on some sex shit because you exude that thing, that one girl, for whatever reason, you understand what I'm saying? She's going to see you as a certain way because that's just how she views you and sees you. Because in her eyes, you may not seem or look like or feel like that alpha male to her. You see what I'm saying? To her, you might seem like a beta male. You see what I mean?
What?
Because that's what I'm saying. So even though you have alpha qualities, generally to most girls, you'd probably be seen as an alpha. To her, she could see you as a beta because you got to understand something. Based off of, like, for example, I'll give you an example. Let's just say on a superficial level, right? This girl sees an alpha male as a big, stocky guy with muscles and shit. That's an alpha male to her. So you could be a slim nigga who's an alpha male, but because you don't have those stocky, big muscles, she sees you more as a beta. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just using that as a simple example. You see what I mean? So a lot, and this is what you got to understand about the whole alpha and beta shit, is that one, it's just an attitude. It's how you present yourself and how you are. But also, two, it's perception. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a girl can perceive you as an alpha or a beta based off of her perception of you. Now, your actual your what you call it, like the way that you come across, you understand, to certain girls can inspire them to see you as more of an alpha than a beta, or more of a beta than an alpha, depending on how you act. But at the end of the day, it still depends on that one particular girl's vision of you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of it's one, how you act, but also two, it's perception, and how that girl perceives you is also based off of her upbringing. And that's what a lot of guys got to understand too, is that a lot of guys get pissed off when they trying to fuck with a girl and the girl's not feeling them or whatever. What a woman likes a lot of time is an accumulation of her upbringing. So let's say if she was dealing with a lot of men in her family that she considered alpha males and they had a certain look and a certain vibe, if your look and vibe is opposite to that, she may not see you as an alpha male, because to her, the alpha male in her eyes is what she grew up around. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You see what I mean?
Because what kind of caught me said some girls want the big muscular niggas. I'm 5'4" and I ain't really that big. So
right. But I'm just using.
I gotta act even more arrogant.
No. I don't want you to miss.
Like, hold on. Girls say like I'm too small to have a big ego.
Right. I don't want you.
Bitch, please. I've been through hell and back. What you know about what I've been through? I just laugh. I don't take it personal. But
right. I don't want you.
A short nigga trying to act all big and bad. It's like, what are you doing?
Right. I don't want you to misinterpret what I'm saying, because all I'm saying is that you have to understand that her perception is also part of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, is that if you're the type of guy who most women would consider you an alpha male just in general because of how you act and the way you present yourself, 9 times out of 10, most women are going to see you as an alpha male, and most of them will probably respond to you as an alpha male. But what I'm saying is there's always going to be the exception of a woman who, even though you display those alpha qualities, she's not going to recognize or see you as that because of her own perception. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? So that's why when we talk about looks, this is why the whole looks debate is funny, because you could have 9 girls say you're good looking, and the 10th girl could think you're not good looking. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's all perception. So there's no concrete thing that says you are this. You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem that guys got to understand, is that none of this shit is all the way concrete. You might have a broader or larger scale of something. You could say, well, most women will respond to me this way, or most women will respond to me this way, or most women will say I'm good looking. But a lot of times it's never going to be 100%. So that's what you got to understand. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And you also got to notice if the girl sees you that way, because I'll put it to you like this. Let's say you have a girl who grew up around or she likes guys who are extremely like rough with her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about to the point where they fucking abuse her physically. So if you're not the type of dude who abuses women physically, she's gonna look at you like a beta male. Because to her, an alpha male, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it is in the hood. Like,
right.
Certain people don't even want the street niggas.
Exactly.
I'll be looking like, hold on, I'm a good looking nigga. Mm-hmm. I look good, dressed good. How come the bitch on the play me? Oh shoot! Oh, because you ain't no thug.
Right.
I'm like, this bitch is stupid.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, God, that these chicks are goofy, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Oh. So that's what I'm saying. It's that, and that's the thing. Yeah. And your job is to find the chicks who are gonna respond to you the way you want them to respond to you. So the chicks that you because you saying that you come up to a girl and you doing your thing, you want her to be like feeling like, oh man, this guy's the shit. Like, I'm really feeling this guy, blah blah blah. And those are the girls you fuck with. The girls who's gonna say, oh, you too soft, or you this or you that. That's just their perception. You just keep that shit pushing, and you don't worry about those girls. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
I just want to take time out to appreciate what you're doing. I've been listening to your show about a good 4 years, I just
that's
never
what's
really
up,
called
bro.
it, because I'm either always sleeping or I'm busy out and about doing my thing.
Right. That's what's up, man.
So
I appreciate you calling in, man.
I gotta come to Brooklyn, man. I don't know what part of Brooklyn you from, but
yeah,
I'm right here in Jersey. I'm right across the bridge and shit. So
yeah, I'm in Bed-Stuy, man. You gotta come through to the seminar, man. The seminar gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be right in Manhattan, so you gotta come through, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I definitely gotta get on my game and come to NYC, man.
That's
Jersey getting on my nerves, bro.
That's what's up. All right, bro. I'll holler at you, man. I ain't
gonna take no more time. I appreciate the call, man.
That's what's up, man.
Do your thing, bro.
All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. You guys gotta understand that. Yeah, that alpha and beta stuff, man. A lot of it is perception, bro. That's why even with that whole looks thing, man, that's always laugh at that shit. I'm like, yo, you guys know this shit is just straight whatever the fuck that girl who's in front of you think. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what they thinking. What up, Honest Introspection? What's going on, bro? Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Locario, what's good? It's your boy Matt from the Bay Area.
What up? What's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. I wanted to give you the update on that bartender girl.
Okay, so wait, bring back the story again. What happened? What was the story again? So we could update the people.
Girlie, I met her at the bar. We went out on a date. We went out and had some lunch, and then I ended up scheduling another date, and then she ended up saying, "Oh, she wasn't feeling good."
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so now what's popping with her right now?
I just basically, she had ended up posting up some other stuff on Snapchat. Like, remember I called her and then she didn't answer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I literally called her that same night I had talked to you, and I screwed up, but I just needed to kind of see what was good, and I called her, she didn't answer, and then she had been posting stuff on Snapchat the next day, like, I don't gotta like you. If I, like those, those little meme things they post where they're like, those little, like, images, or I don't gotta like you if I don't want to, and yada, yada, yada.
So what happened after that, though? Did she
I cut her off. I deleted her. I cut her off and charged her to the game.
Right. Exactly. Now, that's how you got to do it, man.
That's the right thing to do.
Hell yeah. That's how you got to do it, man. That's funny. That's funny, though. Like, man, so what's happening? You messing with other chicks, or what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. It's it's a numbers game, and so exactly. I got this other girlie, and all about the cooperation, like you said, it's the name of the game.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So she cooperating this new one.
Say that again.
I said, so is this new girl cooperating?
The new girl's cooperating. Everything's good, and. Yeah, all your game is really on point. I just wanted to give you say, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the game, and I like that. I like how you give examples.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, keep doing your thing, man, and keep me posted on this one. Let me know how this one turns out. You feel what I'm saying? And keep talking.
I'm going to do that. And on your YouTube page, how do I get to the donation link? I've been trying to I don't know donation, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what
YouTube page.
Yeah, I don't know what because my super chat shit don't be working. So what you need to do is on any of the, like, most of the videos I have on the when you go to the bottom of the link. I mean, when you go to the bottom of the video and you click all the links, it says send me a question. Click that link that says send me a question, and then that's going to give you the link to the donate button. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to send a donation,
I'm going to click it right now. Hold on, I'm on my laptop right now.
Yeah, so just go to, like,
send me a question.
Yeah. So go to any of the videos, like the first video I put up today or whatever. Just go up to that one. It should be a thing that says send me a question or send me your questions, and then you click on that, you can send a donation there. You feel what I'm saying? So that goes for any of you guys out there. You want to send a donation, me to do a video for something, you can just send it there, and you can make it happen. So I have it basically under, like, almost all my videos. So all those links.
I see it right here.
See it, right.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you a 25. And I'm going to shoot you a question.
That's what's up. I
have another question about something that's a little bit more complicated, so I'm going to shoot it over here.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, bro. And I'll get to that.
Keep it lit, Mr. Locario. Thanks, brother.
That's what's up, man. All right?
Later, my man.
Peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, so if any of you guys want to send donations, right under all the videos, it says send me a question. Click that link. And you could either just send a donation in, or you could send a donation with a question, and I'll answer the question, based off the donation you send and all that other shit. Damn, why is this thing always acting stupid now? This fucking, I'm seeing the red again. I think it's saying that the stream is low. Can you guys see me? You guys can still see me? Let me see. Can you guys still see me? Let me see. Because this shit be acting fucking crazy. Alright, let me see who this is. Yeah, what's going on? Yo.
Yo, what's up? It's Vic.
What's poppin'? What's going on?
Chilling. I'm calling you for an update about the chick I was telling you about like last week.
All right, wait, what happened with that? What's happening with that chick? Again.
Yeah, man. So since everybody's watching this shit, and they probably don't know. Well, basically, I was dealing with a chick. I didn't know what she wanted, right? I'm like trying to figure out, does she want to fuck or does she want to be like my girlfriend or whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
And you told me like it's not about what she wants, it's about what you want.
Right.
So I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely true. Mm-hmm. So like, I figure like, you know, it's cool. She be my girlfriend. She's like a good girl. She's like pretty and shit. She got a good personality and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So we went on a date and whatnot. The date went really fucking well. Like. I picked her up and shit.
Right.
And like she got in the car. I just played my music and shit. Like didn't really say much. I played my music on the way to the restaurant. And like I watched one of your videos about like when a female wants to fuck, she gets aggressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really saying shit like on the way to the restaurant, and she's like extra happy and shit, like smacking me on the back, like, hey, like all that extra shit, and I'm just playing it cool, like, yo, chill, you trying to make me wreck or something like that, blah, 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 this and that. So we get to the restaurant and shit, and like, that goes pretty well, like, we start talking about, like, what we want in a relationship, and she basically wants to be my girlfriend, and basically, like, we kind of dating now and shit.
Right.
And, yeah, so, like, we was, like, it was kind of getting intense at the table and shit, like, she was staring at me and shit, like, and then I ended up like coming and sitting by her and shit. I'm feeling on her and shit and whatnot. And I like in the middle of the fucking restaurant, low key like kissing on her neck and shit. And like not doing too much because I know like I was taught like don't be doing too much and shit. Mm-hmm. Because like you clearly can't fuck in the restaurant, so it's kind of no point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like yeah, so like I you know what I'm saying, like the sexual tension was there the whole night.
Hello? You still there? Oh, I think this should cut off.
I get to her.
Okay,
huh?
No, you got cut out for a second. My bad. Keep going. I get you now.
Can you hear me? What I leave off at?
Now, you said you was in the restaurant and the sexual tension was getting heavy. Keep going?
Yeah, okay. It's like everything was going fine and shit. Like, so like, I'm thinking like the reason why like it is the way it is because like I wasn't like trying to be like all up on her. I was allowing her to do that shit, and I was like after she like initiated the contact and all like the sexual shit, like I just made a few sexual jokes, and that's when I initiated the contact and started kissing on her neck and feeling on her and shit like that. Right. So I think that's why it went well. And I get to her crib and shit, like I'm dropping her off basically, and I'm thinking like it ain't no point. Like on the way back to her house, I'm thinking it ain't no point like right now to since she's my girlfriend and shit, like it ain't no point right now to like trying to ask to go to a hotel and basically fuck. So like I get to her crib and basically like I drop her off and shit and whatnot. And like we kiss and make out and whatnot. But so my question is for this topic. All right, I like her, but I'm not trying to like, cause I feel like I'm not trying to like show her too much attention because I feel like that's gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
And wait, so hold on, wait. So this girl, did you smash already or no? You didn't have sex with her yet?
No, I want to smash. I want to fucking smash, bro. Like,
but you said,
I feel like I'm gonna smash the next time we chill for sure. That's the reason why I didn't really.
And how long you been messing with this girl for?
For like 2 weeks, and we were on the first date. It's like Saturday and shit. It's Monday now.
Okay, because I thought you said that this is your girlfriend or something at some point. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, wait.
No, she wanted like low key. I met her like 3 weeks ago and shit. All right, whatever. I met her 3 weeks ago, and like she's like basically one of my girlfriends. I was like, all right, cool. Like I know it's not like super serious and whatnot. It's not fucking serious, like to the point where like I'm still probably gonna talk to other hoes, even though she made it clear she don't want me talking to other people. Because
you got me confused for a second. I thought you was talking about, hey, this is my girlfriend, and I'm trying to hit it. I'm like, ain't that your girl? What are you talking about? But anyway, So listen, all you
just start talking though. Like, I mean, I know I'm gonna hit, but I'm just trying to figure out like how do I go without fucking this shit up.
Or look, the way you go without fucking it up is just try to make it happen as soon as possible. The longer you wait, that's gonna make it that's gonna fuck it up. Because
that's gonna fuck it up, yeah, for sure. I know that's gonna fuck it up. Like, the thing is, like, I didn't want to be texting her and shit and like.
And how many dates you went on with this chick?
One. Okay,
so you went on one date, and do you got your own place?
Nah, but I can like afford like a fucking 2-hour hotel for like $20 over here.
Does she have her own place?
Nah.
Oh man, damn! You guys be all right. So yeah, so you're gonna have to get that hotel popping. So yeah, so look.
No doubt. I know, no doubt. Like it's like the hotel right down the street. I took 20 bitches to for $20 fucking bucks for 2 hours and smash them up, take them out.
Right. So this is what you do. Look, all you gotta do, take her out to get a drink real quick near the hotel. While you out with the drink, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all kiss and do all that other touchy feely stuff, and then you say, "Listen, you know, there's a spot down the block I want to take you to right now and get you naked, okay?" And then you just take her to the spot, smash. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, because, right? Like, no, I'm beating around the bush. Like, I should just fucking tell.
Just let her know. And the thing is this. Hold on. The thing is this. The best time to let her know is while she's already in that mood. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you're chilling with her and she's getting all hype and y'all kissing, doing all that stuff, then you say, "Yo, listen, I want to take you back to the spot." You understand? And then so at that moment, you feel what I'm saying? That's when she's gonna be like if she's really feeling you, she's already waiting for you to make it happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what you gotta do. Like, all I'm saying is the longer you wait, the longer you sort of beat around the bush, that's the harder it's gonna be to make it happen, because now, you know, the momentum is there at this point. So you want to keep that momentum going. You see what I'm saying? And that's all you got to do. So next time you chill with her, bring her, you know, to a spot near the hotel, and then just, you know, go there and make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think I probably got like a little problem with just like a fear of just like fucking like, I don't know, like shit clearly going good and I'm already peeping that shit, but I just didn't want to like fuck it up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that's what I'm saying. You gonna fuck it. Look, you gonna fuck it up by worrying too much about the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit.
So stop worrying. Look, stop worrying about it, because this is what you gotta understand. If a chick wants to fuck you, if she wants to have sex with you, right?
Yeah.
She is going to do it when you say to her, "Let's do it." You understand?
Right.
This is what happens usually. The longer you take to do it, that's gonna fuck it up, because the girl. Because imagine this. Imagine it. Just follow me here for a second. I want you to follow me here so you'll understand what I'm talking about. Right?
All right, I got you.
Let's imagine that you want to fuck this girl, right? Imagine you couldn't fuck her unless she said, "Let's fuck." You understand? Let's imagine there's no way in the world you're going to be able to fuck this girl unless she says to you, "Hey, let's fuck," right? Now, wouldn't you be hoping and praying and wishing that she'll say "let's fuck"?
Oh, I get what you're going.
You see what I'm saying? This is exactly what I'm saying. So she could be, her panties could be dripping wet, she's waiting for the dick, but she's like, "Yo, when is this guy going to make this happen?" You see what I'm saying? So you got to make it happen. You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Shit, bro. All right, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna stop bullshit.
Exactly.
I did not get a fuck. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So, yo, dude, just go there, fuck with her, and tell her, "Yo, we going to the spot. I'm about to take them panties off and get it popping. We gonna go and make this shit go down." That's it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I have a problem with just asking girls like, "Oh, I couldn't know."
Because see, this is the problem. This is the problem.
I'm putting on a pedestal and shit, whatever.
Exactly. And you think, and a lot of guys think they gotta trick and convince chicks to fuck, but these girls want to fuck. So if she wants to fuck you, she's gonna fuck you. Period. That's
clearly,
it.
Right. Like, yeah. Like, for some reason, like I mean, I'm already like being nonchalant and shit. Like, already low key knowing this, but not even just like, I don't know, like. You right, bro. You right. You fucking right, bro. I'm gonna make it happen, bro.
But yeah,
like,
just make that shit happen. Because if she starts fronting, you understand? Most likely that means she's really not trying to fuck with it. But usually she's gonna fuck with it. Usually, most like if she's feeling you the way you say she's feeling you, if y'all have that vibe going, she's 99% chance she's gonna want to fuck and smash. You understand what I'm saying? And it's because you're creating the situation
by not like making it like, you know what I'm saying, getting it done.
Exactly. So go make it happen. Hit us back up next time and keep us posted. Let us know what's good. All right.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be calling back saying I slayed that hoe, baby.
All right, bro. I'm holler at you, man.
All right, no doubt.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. Like, you know how many times I used to do that shit all the fucking time. Like, if I'm in I take the chick near this, like, a block away from the hotel. And some chicks, I would just be direct. Listen, I want to take you to this hotel down the street. Instead, just straight up. And then some girls, I might, take them for a drink. We get all touchy-feely. We kissing and shit. We touching, doing all that other shit. And then I'll be like, listen, let's get the fuck out of here, man. I need to bend you over. You understand? Crazy. Casey, you said, is it possible to recover from drunk texting? It depends, man. It depends what the fuck you said, man. You can't be drunk texting, man. That's fucking up the situation. Sometimes you see, the thing is, you gotta look at fucking with chicks and picking up chicks is like an art, man. If you just throw paint all over the place, you fucked up the canvas. You know what I'm saying? EL, what's going on?
Going on, Jason, y'all.
What up, bro? What's going on with you?
Nothing much. I had a hypothetical question.
All right.
You like going out, whatever, and you at a club and you trying to take somebody home, whatever, but you live like 45 minutes away from your house, whatever. How would you keep the sexual tension going while y'all are in the car for those 45 minutes?
Wow. Well, I mean, the thing is, in that situation, right? A lot of times you don't necessarily even need to necessarily keep the sexual tension going in the car. It's more so. Okay. It's more so what you is more about what you don't want to do. And what you don't want to do is fuck up the situation. Meaning saying or doing something that's going to turn her off before she gets to the house. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get into no political discussions. Don't get into no arguments. All you really need to do is keep it light and fun. You understand? You could just talk about whatever. You could talk about some regular shit. But as long as you don't talk about anything that's going to be on some like argumentative, super emotional type of shit. And if you see it going that way, you just got to sort of change the subject real quick. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because at that point the name of the game is just to keep her emotions from going haywire on some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? That's really all it is. Okay. Because you can heighten the sexual tension if you want to the point where, let's say, you drive in and you got your hand on her leg or something, she's like, feeling you up a little bit. That's cool. You understand? Or y'all could just be having a conversation. But you don't want it to turn into a damn political debate. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't want to talk about, so what'd you think about when Trump said, grab her by the pussy? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, you don't want to do none of that shit. So that's all it is. And like my dude King David in the chat room, he said, let her talk about herself. That's a good point. Like, just ask her more questions about herself. Let her, talk about her life, certain things that's going on. Don't get in, and again, a lot of it too is just really feeling out the energy. Because let's say if you ask her some shit about herself, and then she starts talking about some ex-boyfriend, change the subject quickly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't go down that route because then she might end up. You know what I mean? Because women are just all about the feelings, and that's what it's about. You feel what I mean?
All right, that makes sense. All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You gotta see these chicks, man. You don't want to talk yourself out the pussy, man. And sometimes, and that's the hard part too, when you when you sort of far away from where you're supposed to be at, from the point where you're supposed to, you know, you meet the chick, then you take her all the way 45 minutes. That's a pretty long time. You know? That's too much time for her to change her mind. Man, I've been in them situations, man. I remember some chick, we got in a cab. It was like a half an hour cab ride to her spot. Man, we got to the place and the fucking, it was a wrap after that. Like, ain't shit go down. She talking about, I'm tired, it's getting late. I'm like, are you serious? Like, man. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. But yeah, guys, make sure you get tickets to the Truth About the Game seminar. That shit is going to be off the fucking hook. Make sure you click that link. I have the link below, or you go straight to MrLocario.com and make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. Man. Shit, what time is it? I gotta fucking go and do some shit, people. You feel me? Martin, you said, how do you let them know if she's just smash material? Or get to know on a long-term level material? You said, how do you let the girl know if she's just smash material? I mean, you let her know by, you know, your actions and the shit you're doing. It's really what it is. But yo, listen, guys. It's about that time. I got a few things I gotta do after this. So look, guys, I want you to make sure, again, click the link below to get tickets to the Truth About the Game seminar. Also, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, and audiobook. I want to thank you guys for chilling with me real quick on a Monday. Now it's Tuesday morning. But yeah, I'm going to do another live one on Friday. I think, because I'm going to probably be out Wednesday. But yeah, I'll do another live one Friday. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. You feel me? Let me shout out the people in the chat. Jason Tate. Appreciate you, bro. Moving in silence. Thanks for coming through as usual. VP Films. I appreciate that you bought the book. That's what's up. Female Pimp. You got to call in, man. We still waiting for Female Pimp to call in. The world is waiting. You feel me? Myth Twist, you say you on another continent? You got to fly out here, man. All right, shout out to you, Derek Richardson. Who else we had in the building? King David the Handsome was in the building. Russell Alston. Ballhead Jamaican. Martin 79934. Dude What 212 is in the spot. Who else is up in here? Real Deal. Manny Gonzalez. We got Casey up in here. Being 1X was up in the spot. Who else we had up in here? Heathen Deluxe. Jay was up in the building. Who else we had up in here? Nathaniel up in the building. Vic. Pan Zerman 22. Alan Chavez. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat room. So listen, I will see you guys again on Friday, okay? All right, so you guys have a good week, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.